I can almost without a shadow of a doubt say that Monkey D. Luffy, Gear 4 Snakeman, episode, I wanna say it's 870 versus Katakuri from Big Mom's family. Baby, there's gotta be the best. If not the best, then top 3 best fights in the One Piece anime. The animation, the art, the choreography, but really the animation, bro. I can't get over how crisp and gorgeous this episode was, how amazing the transitions between the flashbacks of Luffy and Rayleigh training up, using Gear 4 Bounce Man, and then finding out like, yo, you still a long way off from where you need to be, bro. Like, I wish so bad. Like, I've seen the One Piece anime lately. For a while, I've been like actually digging it here and there, and it's gotten better than the old days, like Dressrosa Coliseum days, as hands down. I'll tell you right now, Dressrosa Coliseum filler episodes is what destroyed my dedication that I had back in the day to the One Piece anime. Being 100% honest with you, Dressrosa ruined the One Piece anime for me. Rebecca fighting fodder characters, no names. Who are you? This is just a random, irrelevant filler character in the Coliseum for episodes. Just all of that destroyed the One Piece anime for me because it became tedious. I'm being honest. Like, that's how it felt for me. It felt like Saturday nights when I was gearing up to watch the One Piece anime, it was starting to become daunting. Like, I would hear it for Dexter fans. I don't know how many Dexter fans. I'm not talking about Laboratory. I'm talking about the serial killer from Showtime. I would hear the opening or the outro music from the show whenever the One Piece anime would come on in my head, and it goes like, that's how bad it was. So I lost my dedication, and once you stop doing something repetitively, it breaks the way you do things. Like, so I was constantly dedicated to doing One Piece anime reviews every Saturday night, every week. I mean, I had surgery on my face and on my hip, and I still was there. Yeah, sure, One Piece anime. Like, that's how dedicated I was, okay? And once that happened and I really lost the passion, I was like, but then every now and then I get sucked back in. I'm like, but it's so fun. And it's always the same thing that I tell everybody. The One Piece anime is 1,000 times more enjoyable when you marathon it. But then you also have these golden nuggets like 870, baby. 870 was a golden episode. I mean, just as I'm talking, I'm visualizing right now. The transformation alone, the slight levitation that Luffy gets from his sandals when he's going into the Snakeman. I honestly say right now that Snakeman, and I hope I'm not misremembering the name, but Luffy's new transformation is the most badass, honestly, for me, even toppling, because I thought Gear 2nd was the coolest looking. Gear 4th kind of was there, but it was just too playful. So Gear 4th, Snakeman, not Bounce Man, Snakeman, hands down the coolest look. It's starting to give me those DBZ vibes when they're doing the 360 around Luffy. You know that they put their time in care. It's not just money. Maybe it's money in terms of you gotta pay more for more talented staff. Like, the bigger the let's just say it's a famous, animator or whatever. If you want them there, you probably gotta pay them more than you would pay, Joe Schmo down the street. But the talent that they had on this episode, man. Let's talk a little bit about Luffy's fight with Katakuri in terms of just how it was in the story. Now, I'll be honest with you. I think that up to this point, and I'm not gonna spoil the ending. I mean, I guess it kind of felt like, it was left on a cliffhanger with this episode of what was going on, because Katakuri and Luffy kind of did a big clash, and of course, it's left in a mystery, like what happened. But I will say that at the very least, up until this point, it really just showcased that New World is no joke. Because you got to remember that Luffy's whole conquest is to be stronger and put down the biggest, Big Mom. You know what I mean? And Katakuri works under Big Mom, and he's absolutely, you could see clear as day, he's pulling out all the stops. I doubt that Luffy currently has anything more under his sleeve. Like, he had, okay, after the time skip, he came back and he had Gear 4 Bounce Man. Now he had Snake Man. Maybe he might have one more variation, and then it's time to say, like, yo, Luffy couldn't have had all these secrets that he's been holding. Why didn't he use Snake Man against Doflamingo? huh? Like, was he not ready yet? Did the fight against Doflamingo, and again, maybe I missed a line or two, I don't know, but did the fight against Doflamingo using Bounce Man enough allow him to figure out how to use Snake Man better? Or what was up? Because if this is the case that Snake Man is even better than Bounce Man, he should have used that, whip Doflamingo down, and call it a day. Because as it stands right now, it's looking like Katakuri would have bodied Doflamingo. Katakuri's a monster, and I love it. There was a couple of scenes, I gotta point it out, there's a review. They reused shots like when Katakuri is breathing very heavy, the shot where he's looking down, and it's like a faraway shot, and there's blood down. Like, there was a couple of shots, I'm like, Toei, really? Like, couldn't you at least zoomed in so it's not identical to the shot we just saw 2 minutes ago? So, there was a couple of issues like that, but it was very rare, very scarce, and overall, this is, I gotta say, I'm calling it right now. Some people might get mad. I don't care. I really, really don't. Luffy versus Katakuri. And it was hard because Luffy versus Rob Lucci, was, up until this point, in my head, probably one of the, if not the best fights in the series. I know I loved a couple of other skirmishes that people underrate. Whitebeard, when he grabbed Akainu and went wild, that was one of the top ones for me. I know it was a small thing, wasn't a giant fight, but there was incredible fights in there. But Luffy versus Katakuri in the anime, up until this point, I'll say right now, it's up there. It's really up there. It was amazing. I mean, look at the manipulation of Haki, and again, it does come across as at times when you always go back to like, okay, why didn't Shanks use Haki against the big sea monster? That wasn't a big, I don't think, sea demon like that, because Luffy was able to knock him out, although Luffy does have special abilities, so maybe that was a giant sea creature that was like from under, that Luffy was able to, you know, just disperse of, because Luffy has those secret abilities and whatnot. Maybe there was something there, Shanks had to do it. There was something, you know, and I'm not caught up with the manga. I don't know what's going on with the manga right now. I'm a few chapters behind. Expect a big manga catch up soon, baby, because we coming all in. There was definitely in canon filler scenes again with Luffy and Rayleigh, showing Rayleigh just like it shows, and I love it again, and this is why One Piece is so great, why it's so beloved. It shows that even Luffy getting these new transformations, like you would think, like obviously for us when we first seen it, it was impressive against Doflamingo. Had we seen Rayleigh just, it was nothing to him. Bopping Luffy around, even when he's in Gear 4th, it showcases that there's still worlds of difference between Luffy and the top dogs. Remember, Rayleigh was the right-hand man to Roger, bro. Like, Rayleigh's not a joke, so to see that he was still worlds away, and Snakeman might have been a little bit better, or, well, it's a lot better seeing that, him in the fight against Katakuri, which I gotta say again, oh, man, Snakeman was so freaking hype. One Piece greatness, baby, yo. This gives me that hype, I'm not gonna lie. Episodes like this make me like, maybe I should talk about the One Piece anime every week, but then I'm like, I know a lot of you guys don't really care to see it. If you would, you know, if this video gets like, let's just say, I'm gonna give it a goal, and I know it's not gonna happen, so it's fine. If this video gets 2,500 likes, it's not gonna happen. It's not. But if it gets 2,500 likes, I will try for at least 1 month from the week that it gets in, and I'm gonna give it, we're on the 29th right now that I'm recording this. I'll probably release it either tonight or tomorrow, but pretty much, you guys, I'm gonna give you to February 7th, get this video 2,500 likes. If you do, I'll try for 1 month straight reviewing the One Piece anime, if you guys want that. If you don't, I understand, but I'm almost 100% that we're not going to hit 2,500 likes on this, because One Piece, I haven't been doing my thing, and I need to give you guys more content because I love One Piece and I need to express it more with you regardless, you know what I'm saying? Like, One Piece greatness, baby. I need to trademark that right now, you know what I'm saying? One Piece greatness, baby. But I'm really curious what a lot of you guys thought about episode 870 of One Piece, Luffy versus Katakuri. Again, the Snake Man transformation. Do you think that we're going to get one more variation in the Gear 4 transformation, and then we're gonna get Gear 5th? Do you think this is the final gear? I mean, do you think that it's necessary? Like, again, episodes like this, when you just, and it's the small things, because the big fight is Luffy versus Katakuri, and if you look at it like that, and Luffy is like struggling against somebody that's still, he's an underling to the people that Luffy really needs to take down. Is he not ready? Is he just too far? We need a time skip. I mean, look at Rayleigh, like, oh, there's just so much to talk about, man. Even looking at Rayleigh in this episode and really examining, it just shows me, like, I feel as though the fate of our Straw Hat crew is going to be very similar to Roger's. Like, Rayleigh looks like Zoro to me. Like, he just looks like that's what Zoro's gonna be. Zoro's gonna have long hair, have the scar. Roger, Luffy's going to die just like, oh, I don't even want to talk about that. Oh. But yeah, I'm trailing off episode 870 of One Piece. I gotta give this episode, honestly, I'll say a 9 to a 9.5, 9.3 out of 10, okay? I'm gonna do that, 9.3 out of 10, because those Ryu scenes that they had, I can't even do that. Probably a 9.5, man. Like, it's just hard to give it a 10 because there were a few Ryu scenes that it did kind of distract me a little bit. Obviously, it's Toei and some of the things that they do, but my god, that episode was just incredible. Snakeman! Is Snakeman the most badass transformation that Luffy has thus far in all of his transformations? You know, the gears or whatever. Does it look the coolest? Do you think that he has any more? There's just so much. And for anime onlys, I guess, what do you think got the W and who got the L between Luffy versus Katakuri? Best, if not best, top 3 best One Piece anime fights. Again, the anime portrays things in a different way sometimes, you know. I mean, Whitebeard didn't get his face blown off in the anime. He got it blown off in the manga, half his face. So there's that. And your real thoughts and expectations. Again, if you want, only if you guys want it. I know it's not gonna happen, but if you guys want it, 2,500 likes. And from the 7th on, if I get 2,500 likes, I will review the One Piece anime for at least 1 month of episodes. If you guys want it. But that is all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit the bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, they are, of course, in the description below. My musical project, My Beautiful Hell, is out. I'd love it if you support it, download it, stream it on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon. You name it, it's there. I'd appreciate the support. That's all I have. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga for life, boy. Bow. Oh, and can't forget the music. Have an awesome day.
We making major moves, laugh and let the haters lose. We don't give a fuck, virginity attack, claim stack. Paper rules, if you heard it, best believe that. For now it's whatever, one day I'll be your favorite for never.
No matter how you move, get it done. 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 No matter